Hey guys, welcome back to Mid-Pack Racing. Sorry I took last week off. I went on vacation and didn't have a lot of time to, or really any time to record. But I did have enough time to do this race, the limited late models and the Pro 2 lights, and got top 3 in all those races. So it was a good week last week, but hopefully we can do pretty good this race. There is only 7 people in this race, I believe. So in the morning where I am. But the track is very slick, so I believe the line's up top, but not sure about that. Wasn't able to get any good clean practice laps in before this. I got open practice in before this, but the track was nothing like this. Looks like we're not going to get it with the second lap either. So, yeah, not a lot of people in this race. We're qualifying and be starting off third. Be in the feature. So, guys, we're heading off here in third. We are the number 2 car, so I want to finish around second. I'll be okay with third, but usually a top 5 is good enough for me, but given that there's only 7 people in this race, 5th isn't that great of a position, so really want to do good in this race. And I know a lot of people in this, like Matthew, that both the Matthews are pretty good. And I've raced against that Matthew Wright here a couple times on the channel, specifically in the modifieds, and we're off. Problem with the 358s here is that they really bog down out of the corner, especially when it's so slick like this. You can't keep your momentum up on the bottom. Really don't know if the top will come in at all. I mean, the bottom will come in. Right now it looks like it's just the top groove. Well, there goes the leader on the bottom. You can just get in that clean track on the bottom. I think it'll be faster, but it's real hard to do when you come in at speeds here at Williams Grove at the end of the straight. So then that hard turn to get onto that bottom groove, it's pretty hard. So we're still within a half a second of the second place car in front. I think a little bit faster, a few laps. Gonna have to get real close to get a slide job on him. A clean one. He goes low. And I think I'm on his outside almost. Could have been my only chance to pass him. Oh, no, I got him there. Thought I almost ruined my only chance to pass him by tagging the wall. Expected that, but a little bit earlier in the corner. So Matthew Wright's pulling away a little bit. He's a real good guy to race against. I've raced against him plenty of times on the channel. Big blocks and 358 modifieds. Usually nothing else, just the modifieds, but both of them. Always clean racing with him. And usually really fun. So we got Matthew Hargraves in third place behind us now. He's within a second. He's 0.6 of a second back. Oh, something happened behind me. Everyone just fell back to over 4 seconds. Now it looks like it's just me and Matthew Wright. If I had to take a guess without knowing what happened, I would say probably a dirty slide job. So we've closed in on Matthew Wright here for a little bit. Just a couple tenths of a second, not a lot. Still over a second ahead of me. He's trying the bottom now. Looks like that might have been a little bit faster. So we're a little bit more than halfway through this race. Still 1.5 seconds off from the leader in front of me. Some laps I gain on him, some laps he pulls away a little bit, but it is what it is. I feel like me and Matt are pretty evenly skilled, and it really depends on the track. Because there's definitely tracks that he's faster at than me. And then I've beat him at a couple of tracks before, so. The one of my favorite things about iRacing is when you race as often as I do, which isn't often anymore, but especially in the beginning of quarantine and stuff when I first got onto iRacing, I was on it all the time, and you just racing against the same people if they were fun to race against, because there's always those guys that you'd always look out for and hope weren't in your race, but seeing familiar faces is always a good thing. He keeps trying the bottom and it looks like it's working for him. I really have no reason not to try it, but it's definitely going to be a little bit harder. I'll try it going into one, I guess. He entered on the bottom and slid right up to the outside wall. Yeah, that's not for me. I can run the bottom pretty good on a tacky track, but when the bottom gets as slick as it is right now, I am much better on the top here at the Grove. Fun fact, this is also my hometown track on iRacing, closest one to me in real life, and I've been to this one multiple times before. It's definitely a more of a sprint car track, but I like the modifieds on here pretty good on iRacing, because it is a bit of a challenge compared to the other tracks. So if you haven't already, I hate when I feel like I have to ask this, but just please consider subscribing. It really helps out a bunch. It really means a lot to me, especially if you made it even to this point in the video. A lot of people don't. So thanks for watching till this point, and if you haven't already, just please subscribe and hit that like button. It really means a lot to me. Ooh, got real sideways there. Good thing we got that big gap behind us. I've been taking it a little bit easier, but even as you can see there, the top is real slick now. I can't throw it in as hard as I was doing, I guess. Gotta have a lot of trust in yourself and your car to throw it in there like that. Over 100 miles an hour plus, and you're throwing it into a pretty much a hairpin turn right up to the wall. As you heard the spotter there, 2 more to go. Not going to get first, obviously, and not going to, as long as I don't wreck, I should be getting an easy second. Seems like nearly a perfect race in terms of iRating, because looks like the current running order is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5. I don't know what happened to the actual 5 car. And on the final straightaway here. And that's it. Second place finish. Started third, finished second. Overall, great race. We ended up passing the number 6 car cleanly and on our own, not due to a wreck, so it's good to get a good clean pass here. Pretty hard on a slick track, but real happy about that race, and I hope you guys are too. And thanks for watching. If you did like the video, please like and subscribe like always. If you have any suggestions or recommendations, throw a comment down below and I'll definitely check that out. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.